Good morning, fellow debt slayers. Today is Wednesday, February 5th at around 11 a.m. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to go online on Monday, but I had pulled a muscle in my back and I was in no condition to do a session. So consider this to be Money Saving Wednesday. I received an email from a future debt slayer, and he said the following. Good afternoon, Stephen. My wife and I are ready to buy a home, but we have some bad credit history, and we need help fixing beforehand. We both are ready to buy a home, but I have late credit card payments, and my wife has a very low credit score. She also has a car payment, and we are not sure which payments make sense for us to get rid of first. Also, last year I spoke to a mortgage broker, and she said that they needed a minimum of a 750 score to get a good mortgage rate. Can you help us sincerely? So when I read this, I automatically replied and said that they may think that they're ready to buy a home, but actually they're not. They need to first get their debt under control. They need to pay down their debt, build up a reserve, and stop being late on their current payments. Having a mortgage brings on a whole lot more stress, anxiety, on top of the debt that they already have. So my advice to them was to schedule a 1 hour free session with me so that we could talk about their debt and their debt habits, their buying habits, as well as their paying habits of their debt. If you could take a moment, if you agree with what I'm saying, if you could take a moment and share and like this site, I would very much appreciate it. And share this with anybody that you think may be in need of help to manage debt. So, moving forward, I told them to go to my website, which is www.debtfreeresults.com. I suggested that they schedule a free 1 hour session with me. And even though they would like to buy a home, this probably isn't the right time to do that based on their past payment history. And it's going to add more stress to their marriage, as well as the anxiety trying to make sure that they pay their mortgage payment, which is going to be through the roof because of their past history. They're going to have a pretty high interest rate. So based on their current history, I suggested that they put that goal on hold and to focus on getting their debt paid down and focus on getting their credit scores higher. I also suggested that they put more money into a savings fund so that they'll have a bigger down payment. If they scheduled an appointment with me in the next couple of weeks, then we can see if they have their baby steps in order. And do they have an emergency fund set up? Do they have a current budget plan? And they might need to take on more jobs to pay down their current debt so that there's a lot to do prior to, quote unquote, buying a home and thinking that's all that there needs to be done. So as a Dave Ramsey certified debt coach, that would be my advice to them is schedule the 1 hour meeting. There's no commitment to that, meeting afterwards. And to discuss their goals, their timeframes, what their current situation is, and try to build a plan for them so that they can get out of debt. If you know of somebody who's in debt or has issues with credit and needs some help, refer them over to me. Go down to this link down below, forward this over to them, or invite them to visit my website at www.debtfreeresults.com to schedule a 1 hour meeting. We can put together a plan to show them how to save more money and have, get people out of debt. So, if there's somebody in your family that you feel could use my advice or my expertise and become a future debt slayer, then please feel free to forward this to them, and I'll help them out any way that I can. A lot of my debt slayers or the debt slayer community, turn to their kids, their sons and daughters, or their friends who may be in debt, and that could take advantage of my guidance. I would be more than happy to help them in any way that I can. So stay on your debt-free journey. Stay on your budget. I've helped hundreds of people with the baby steps, the Dave Ramsey baby steps, and help build customized plans to address debt. And I know that I can help you as well. So stay focused, pay down your bills, pay with cash, and don't go and charge things that you don't need. If you put it into your budget, then you can pay for it in the future with cash, and then you're better off because that way you have less debt, but you still are able to buy what you want. I hope you have a great day. God bless you and your family. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. This is Stephen Gallagher with Debt Free Results, signing off. Have a good day. Bye-bye.